Hey everyone, so I'm gonna finish up ZEN'S route finally, but I'm not doing it in the traditional way I did days 1 through 8. I will be doing it through the history because it's just, I'm actually in the middle of doing Jackie's route right now, but I'm like, I need to finish getting ZEN'S out of the way because apparently people do watch it as tutorial. And I'm like, I need to get this finished, at least. Was that Yusung? No, that was unknown. That was Yusung. Alright, dude. Reddit almost as dramatic as then. But, because, people have been using it as a tutorial, and since I stopped at day 8, a recent comment got bad ending number 3, which occurs on day 10, and I'm like, yeah, I probably, if I do my tutorials, I could probably help avoid that. Which, again, I normally consider these tutorials. I am not an expert. I'm just going with the choices that I made to personally get these endings, because I have gotten them. So with 7s, I just got lucky. Alright, we're gonna do not the 5th day. We are on day 9. Alright. So I don't think this should be too long. Oh, it's so intimidating. I'm trying to do this all in one sitting. Which bad ending did I get? I believe the bad ending I got was on day 7. Because I do have a bad ending in here. Because I went through and got his one of his bad endings a while back. Ah, yes, the bad story ending 1. Okay. So it does, okay. Yeah, it was a 7th day bad ending. I got his bad ending 1. I want to get his 3rd bad ending because that one does have a picture with it for the gallery. But anyway, here we are, good ending. Am, you're here. I was so worried. I couldn't do anything. Yes, I'm worried about Zen. I hope he cheers up soon. It's the right answer. Me too. I signed into League of Legends to play. But even the League of Legends chat rooms are talking about Zen. What'd they say? I think it's best not to say what they were talking about. But most of them were insults on Zen. I'm so mad that this is happening to him. I can't believe everyone's just believing those rumors. The media can be so nasty sometimes. I got so mad that I stopped gaming. I've seen how hard Zen practices and works out, how hard he lives his life. Those people don't know anything. Why do they hate him so much? I'm angry too, but it must be hardest for Zen. Right? It's easy for Girl to trash someone else. But for Zen, his life goal might be ruined now. She's from a rich family, honestly. Her dad owns a famous celebrity management company. I bet it was easy for her to become famous. But Zen built his career without receiving any help from anyone. It must have been so much of a burden for him. But now his whole career is on the line because of some stupid rumor. This society, this system, is so unfair. We live in a society, Yusung. I hope people realize the truth as time passes. I hope so too. But people are usually interested in the scandalous things. I think there are very few people who are interested in the truth. That's true, but that doesn't mean we should stop trying and tell the truth, though. I feel bad that this is how things work. He didn't do anything wrong. I feel so sad. When Rika was here, she always knew how to react to situations like this. But now that you're with him, that's really good. I hope I can help Zen get over this. I just realized if I wanted to make these a tutorial, quote unquote, I could do it like this. I could go through my history and get my good choices, because I have gotten good choices. That's an indeed surefire way for me to get good endings on these videos. But I don't really see these as tutorials. I see them as me playing it and helping guide you guys, but not necessarily being a straight out tutorial. I've also been thinking, if people do use it as a tutorial, would it be better to just record each chat room and upload them individually rather than doing one day? Because I know 1 to 2 hour long videos are a lot for people, and people don't really want to watch videos that long. But I'm like, I don't know. Like, I could make each chat room a different video, but that'd be so short, you know? Like, I don't know. Let me know if anyone watches this. Yeah, as always, I think you'll be a big help to Zen. I'm gonna go check the forums for a while. I know that you're worried, but you do have to go to bed, okay? Alright? Tell me if you see anything weird. I will. I'll get going. Bye. Alright, now there may have been a phone call afterwards, you know, so on. So, like, for the sake of these videos, I'm gonna put out the phone calls I'm almost guaranteed will not affect your ending. They, I feel, are just little tidbits of fun facts, little information, little chats you can have with the characters, but I don't think you need to get the phone calls. I don't think they are essential to your ending. I can't guarantee that, because I haven't tested it to prove it. I mean, I might one of these days. But, yeah, I'm just, if you're worried about which option to choose in a phone call, and like, oh no, Saberfall's not doing the phone calls in this video, it's fine. My roommate just walked in the room. That happens sometimes. She walked out the other door. Oh, here's Zen. Okay. You're here late. Zen, how are you feeling? I'm so scared. I'm a nervous wreck. I feel like there are strangers outside my door. People have been banging on my door and being loud earlier. They must be haters, right? Oh my god, shouldn't we call the police? Maybe I should. Maybe I should call the police. How did they find out my address? Oh, it's on my site. God, I should take down the fan letter address. No one's going to send me fan letters anyway. Don't think like that, be confident. Okay. I'm sorry for being so pathetic. I'm just still scared, angry and all that. I can't sleep. I can't eat. People on social media are hating me. People who've never even seen me on stage. And that's blowing up and moving on to now insulting and the whole music industry. I could at least understand if they'd even seen one of my shows, but I don't know if they hate me or musicals now. Don't let these opinions get to you. If you didn't do anything wrong, then just act so. You're always right, I am. I'll try my best to pull myself together. Right now, my mind's just a wreck. And I want to see you. But maybe I don't deserve to see you. Don't say that. I'd go to you right now and comfort you if I could. Just hearing that makes me feel better. I went through a lot of crap, but I guess this is too hard for me. I'd rather go back to the time when I wasn't popular. No one really liked me, but no one hated me either. I think that was a better time. Whenever people came up to me and encouraged me, my heart felt so happy. Rika was one of those people. Who's Rika, your fan? Yeah. She knew me from when I was completely alone. I barely made any money back then. I think it's been 5 or 6 years already. I met V too when I met her for the first time. And I'd never seen anyone who looked just as good as me. V told me he wanted to photograph me as soon as he saw me. Then I was still pretty rebellious and tried to refuse though. The person who introduced me to Jumin was Rika too. Jumin suggested that he'd support me to go study abroad and act in larger productions. And I absolutely refused. You didn't like the financial support. No, I don't want to receive money from someone who was born with a silver spoon. And I wanted to prove that I could succeed on my own without anyone's help. To be honest, I did say that, but in real life, it was so hard to make a living that I doubted myself a countless number of times. Things were hard, and I was really nervous that the fire inside of me would just go out. How'd you overcome it? I think I just overcame it with my hobby. Once the show ended, I always went to my motorcycle. I didn't have to worry about a thing on that bike. The speed comforted me. Oh my god, I want to go on one. Let me turn off my ringer, it's blowing up. Oh, my video just finished uploading and all the copyright claims are coming in. Delightful. Oh, let's pause this and look at all these copyright claims I've gotten. In just a mere minutes. Alright, first one. He's out day 3. Same old fresh air, except it was spelled wrong. They put a D instead of an E in same. That's not the name of the song. Mystic Chat. Fucking course. Geniusly hacked bebop. Narcissistic jazz. Lonesome practicalism. Basically every song to exist in fucking day 3 of Jay's route. Wonderful. A copyright owner. This is not a copyright strike. Okay. This is not a copyright strike. Good. Not a copyright strike. Not a copyright strike. Not a strike. Alright, they're all just copyright claims, but still, Jesus. Just everything that exists. Alright, I muted it. I think that's all of them. Back to this. I don't really ride anymore. It's dangerous. One time I had a big accident and almost died. If I hadn't gone to the hospital straight away, my life would have been in danger. I'm so glad that you're alive. Yeah, thankfully. I remember losing my balance and falling. But once I opened my eyes, I was at the hospital with V. Later, when I asked, he told me he used to secretly follow me to take my photos. But how did he keep up with such a fast motorcycle? Maybe he was in a helicopter? Well, I didn't hear anything. I should ask him once I see him at the party. That's something I'm curious about. I really can't stop thinking about it when I'm down like this. My motorcycle. It's still in the warehouse. Maybe I should go for a ride on a day like this. I'll be able to escape from all the anxiety for a while at least. I understand, but can't you find a safe way? Thanks for worrying. I'll promise you that I'll be safe. I think I have to go now to avoid any traffic. I'll go cheer up for a while. I promise to show you a better me when I come back. Make sure to be safe. Okay, I will. Thanks for listening to me ramble. Then I'll get going. Zen, I'm sorry, I'm in the midst of Jaehee's route, and Jaehee's opinion disappeared, and Jaehee's picture also disappeared. Zen, you're such a sweetie. Alright, let's go look at the story mode. Jesus. I'm so... So I mentioned this in my Jaehee's route video, but, you know, before I started doing Jaehee's route again, I recently finished V's route, and, I didn't get his good ending. I got his normal ending because I didn't use my email guide. But, in another story, all of these story modes are voiced. And I remember once one of my friends was doing Zen's route, and they were like, oh, is this story mode on day 10 or whatever? I think it was actually day 9. He's like, it was one of Zen's dreams, and he's like, is this the unknown person? And I was like, oh, I know their voice. I can go listen to it and tell them. So I went to my history, and there was no sound. And I was like, excuse me? I thought my game was broken. But then I realized that it just wasn't voiced back then. Because another story, I don't know if you guys know this, but when the game first came out, another story was not a part of it. Another story didn't come out until about 2 years ago or so. Maybe 3? Not sure. But yeah, so fun fact. I think someone's standing by the door. Who is it? It's him, he and Ryu. Take a photo, now! These hoe bags. How could you do that to Echo Girl? You should be ashamed of yourself. Celebrities are so vulgar. Do you know me? Wait, I think he's getting mad. Have you seen my shows? Who cares about small shows like that? As someone who likes major productions, this just doesn't make any sense. Why do you have to see your shows to hate you for sexually harassing someone? People like you are why women have to fight for their rights. Women's rights? When a rich, powerful woman talks, she has power. And a pathetic male actor like me doesn't even get a chance to explain. I don't know what that has to do with women's rights. Still, I applaud you for the courage to come up here and say that to me. Ladies, be careful not to catch cold. I'm sorry, I'd like to explain, but I'm a wreck right now. I'm gonna go for a ride, but don't just wait for me in front of my house. I'll call the cops if you keep doing this. To everyone here, not just women. But why don't I see any men? Hurry, go home! Me too, Zen. He is really handsome, though. Shut up! Did you take the photo? I'm gonna trip it. Tweet it. I need more retweets on my account. Hello? Damn it. I can't figure out whose fault it is now. Maybe I'm the one to blame. No, baby, you're not. Sweetie. Zen. Epic. Don't think that you have some special talent. You just look a bit different. There are tons of kids who can sing like you. Music, acting, you still need connections. Everyone in our family has professions. Wake up. You can't do anything without money and connections in this world. Mom's right. I thought you were smart. I thought you were a smart kid. But I guess I was wrong. I thought you would at least be hardworking, even if you can't get the top 1% like me. Where did you get this from? We don't need someone so good looking in our family. You think you're so great because you have good looks? That's a good role for you. I can use someone else. But if you adjust your pay a bit, I can put you in. God, the director always gives him opportunities since he's good looking. So unfair. Didn't he hurt his ankle just before? He's all better already? I would have gotten the part if it not for that. Oh, shit. Me trying to get all these voices in. Just like how hardworking you are. Nothing more. But I feel bad to see you do everything on your own. Once you come into the RFA, you'll no longer be alone. It's fine. It'll all pass, and as everything always did. I shouldn't have gotten greedy. Damn it. Oh, Zen, sweetie. Alright. My stomach was messing up at the beginning of that story mode, but it's okay now. If I do 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. What'd you guys do? Gosh dang it, pigeon. Alright. So we're gonna do Jahi's opinion. Oh, I guess I missed this chat room at some point. Interesting. Zen, did he go for a ride? Yeah, I think he's going through a rough time. Still, a motorcycle. I'm worried he'll get hurt. I'm sure it's difficult, but I hope he cheers up soon. And perhaps it will be best to be more calm and objective in a situation like this. I tried to come up with a solution all night, and this might sound cruel, but perhaps it will be difficult for Zen to continue as an actor. Everything is against him, but I'm sure everything will be fine once he gets energy back. I'm amazed at your faith. I tend to be conservative concerning these things. If I were just a regular fan who didn't know Zen's situation, I would have been very flustered and disturbed by the news. I've always said how important reputation is to an actor like Zen. I'm worried that Zen will be very hurt. I'm only worrying for him as an RFA member. As someone who enjoys musicals, I personally think it will be difficult for Zen to come back to the musical industry. That's true. It's a bit sad to hear you say that, Jahi. I understand that you're disappointed to hear this. But I've always said that reputation is critical to Zen's career. Currently, even the fan club is not responding well. Everyone is shocked, and some are disappointed by the fact that this rumor has come out. Of course, a couple are defending Zen, thankfully, but the damage is still critical. I feel so bad that things have turned out like this. How can we get through the situation? Actually, I have thought of a couple ways concerning this. He can change his stage name and continue. And he could change his field as long as it's acting. He is still very young. Why doesn't he just explain the truth to the public? Well, even though Zen did nothing wrong, there is no conclusive evidence that tells the public that Echo Girl is wrong. There will be more repercussions if it fails. I think it is best to not react and just let it quietly disappear. I know this is hard, but the weak ones have no other choice. I feel bad about being so grim, but I must go to work now. I understand that you just want what's best for Zen. Good luck with work today. Thank you. I know I was a bit discouraging, but please don't hate me so much. I'm always on Zen's side. Then I'll keep going. Damn. Thanks, Jahi. Alright, Jumin story mode. Are the reporters still outside? Yes, I doubt they will be going away anytime soon. What a discomfort. It's annoying, but I'll have to take care of this. How will you do that, sir? It's simple. First, the audacity. Even Jumin looks peeved. Is that something on my computer screen, or is there something on Jumin's cheek? I think it was something on my computer screen. Oh, this is a personal call. Would you excuse me? Of course, sir. V, what's up? This is sudden. I don't know when you started to watch celebrity gossip, but won't time solve all this? This is nothing new. You and Rika have always told me to be good to Zen. I've repeated this many times, but I'm being good to him. But I thought you'd be more concerned about me as your old friend. We are both in similar situations. Why do you assume that I'm fine? Well, I am fine, of course. Well, if that's what you want. This is getting bothersome anyway. I could borrow Lucille for a while, or just pay for outside personnel. Although I don't like that method, things will go quiet then. But, considering how heartbroken Zen is, the most annoying solution would work best, I suppose. I'm not interested in getting his ego back, so stop worrying about useless things. Thanks for calling, but you still don't want to go to the hospital? Hospital? Oh. So many chat rooms, y'all. So much to do. Me? Oh, I can just do one day and in one sitting. It'll be fine. Oh. This is regrets. Then, he's still not back. I got worried earlier and called him, but he's not picking up. He still hasn't come back from his motorcycle ride, right? I'm worried too. Hey! Did you not realize I was here? Who are you talking to? I don't know why everyone's so concerned about Zen. Jumin, hey, I got so depressed after reading what Zen said. He drinks, he smokes, and now he's riding a motorcycle. The worst. Zen went through a lot in his life. I actually thought that he quit riding his bike, but I can't believe he still had it. I guess he needed to rely on something to relieve his stress. It was very foolish of him to take it out for a ride when he even had an accident in the past. I'm sorry my Jumin voice isn't that good. I'm sorry none of my voices are that good. There's a reason I'm not the English dubbed actor for this. I wish they would English dub it. Imagine the phone calls in English. But you'd have to... getting voice actors to sound close enough to the Korean actors, it's gonna... Difficult. Plus, I don't know, it hits you with a different kind of magic when they're speaking Korean, and then they say things like, I love you, or goodbye in English. It hits different. And you if this was dubbed, you wouldn't get that hit different. You wouldn't get that. Korean voices, man. What a blessing. It was very full. Okay, I read that part. Where do you think you went? I can guess. Where? I know of a place. It's sort of his secret place, I guess you could say. How do you know that, Jumin? That's... because that's where I met him for the first time. You met Zen for the first time at a secret place? Yes. Huh? Okay. The coordinates pointed to the middle of the mountains, so I thought he was going to kidnap me, but it turned out to be a secret place. Wow. How was it meeting him for the first time? I'm curious too. How was it? If I had to answer, it was quite insulting. I gave him many suggestions and he refused all of them. Oh, what suggestions? I told him that I'd support his study abroad if he lets me be his sponsor. We could split the profits later on. Oh, Zen mentioned that just before. If he didn't like that, I told him I could help him debut as a musical actor. And if he didn't like that, I could at least pay for his tuition just for the sake of it. And he even refused that, saying he doesn't go to school. You suggested all of that when it was your first time meeting him? Zen would have refused all of that. You obviously know very well about Zen. Did you come up with the suggestions? No, Rika asked me. She wanted Zen to pursue his dream in a large stage, so I intended to make an investment. But he refused it all, so I just ended up wasting my time. He refused, saying that I just got all my money from my parents. I guess he said that because his parents never approved of his dreams. I think so too. And he was quite a rebel then. That is the problem. I would have been so grateful. I made those generous offers to Zen because Rika asked me to. But it wasn't purely my intentions. Zen would have refused, although offers purely based on his talents won't be so bad. I agree. It's funny, but I think I know Zen's partner now. Oh, now I remember a bit. Rika was a fan from the very beginning. She said that she always wanted to work with him. I remember her eyes when she said that Zen seemed so passionate that she felt like her soul was being drawn in. She sincerely wanted the best for him. Pigeon, sweetie, you can't be on the computer desk right now. Then Zen joined the RFA because Rika persuaded him. That was V. He refused to join at first, but I think V managed to convince him. Rika was so happy when Zen became a member. Both Rika and V were very fond of Zen. If I think about all the all the pressure she gave me to go meet Zen. I think Rika really admired Zen. Of course, I don't understand that. I love how he says it like, of course, like it's fucking common knowledge. Rika had all of Zen's shows on DVDs, even though Zen was only on stage for like 3 minutes. I could never understand. Rika must have been a huge fan. A ginormous fan. But V was the more surprising one. If I were V, I would have gotten jealous. But he wasn't jealous at all. And he just kept saying how much he wanted to photograph Zen. Those two are impossible. Anyways, although Rika is no longer here with us, we still have someone who is very fond of him. Am too, but V just called me. V? Yes. He called because he got worried over Zen. I thought he didn't watch celebrity news, but he saw this one. That's not like V. He never cares what's going on with us. If this piece of news got into V's ears, the news channels must have been fairly popular. I may have underestimated the situation. For real? A celebrity news is just half crap. I will prepare materials to put a stop to all this. You're going to attack Echo Girl? Yes, of course, I'll make it seem as if I'm not the one behind it. An attack implies that this is just a childish feud. Please call it rebuttal. Do you think that will help Zen? I'm doing this to help him, so it had better. I was really upset. Take revenge! So that I can just forget all about this. Even that word revenge is childish. God. It's hard to look cool and attack others at the same time. According to V, Seven is already searching for evidence. Seven's so fast. But if Seven's already researching, then that means Seven and V were talking about this amongst themselves. That's nothing new. How exactly do you plan to dispute them? Rather than me giving specific instructions, Pigeon! Those are my chips! V will be satisfied with with me just helping Seven further his research. How do you plan to help Seven? Investment. Oh my god. Money! If Jumin and Seven team up, I feel like we'll be able to do anything. But on one hand, this has been bothering me. According to Jae-hee, the current public response is so bad that Zen won't be able to return. She is right, but now that I'm involved, I can't let this fail. Pidge, do not lay on my bag of chips! Come here! Stay away from those chips. Oh! Jumin, that's awesome. Please take care of Zen. I'm only doing it because V asked me to. But once I'm committed, I have to take care of it. Will Jae-hee have more work then? Seven will be doing all the work, so Assistant King has nothing to deal with. Oh, thank God. Oh, I might have some info. I don't know if this will help. Come on, spit it out. But I found the contacts of someone who goes by the username Black Kitty, the online investigator. He's someone who investigates false rumors spread by the media. I heard he's super smart. Do you think he'll look into what's going on with Zen? Well, Lucille is on this for now, so I think we're good with that. But it will still be nice to invite him. He doesn't sound like a bad person to know. Oh, you're right. Am, what do you think? Sounds good, let's invite him. I'm glad to be of help. I'll tell him to reach you ASAP. Look at the time. I have somewhere to go, so excuse me. It's time for Assistant King to come to the office, so I have to leave right now. You can't see Jae-hee? Nope. Why not? Are you guilty of something? Yes, I am. So shameless. Then please excuse me. KK. Bye, Jumin. Jumin. You must be really worried about Zen too, Am. Yes, but now that everyone is helping, I'll have to look at the bright side and think everything will be okay. Yeah. I never thought that Jumin would help, though. I hope everything works out. I know that it must be so hard for Zen. But I hope he gets over this soon and goes up on stage again. When Jae said that even his fans weren't responding well, I was super depressed. But now Jumin, Seven, even V, and you are all helping. So I hope everything goes well. Rika said that we have to think positive to have positive things happen. So I'm just gonna be positive. Good job, Yusong. That's so nice. Let's all think that everything will be fine. Yeah. Good luck for all of us. Oh god, Professor saw me text. I have to go. Alright, so that was this one? Yes. Alright, so next up is the Seven's move. I'm gonna stop recording real quick, but I'll be back. Alright, I'm back. We were on the Seven's move, I believe. Alright. Let's get this out. Mr. Han. Mr. Han? Mr. Han? I don't fucking know. Has ditched his work and has gone somewhere again. Passive aggressive smiley face. Where in the world is he? Jakey, sweetie, deep breaths. That's trouble. I wish he ditched work at a better time. Didn't he just run out because he was upset about the rumor Echo Girl spread? There's absolutely no way. Maybe Echo Girl kidnapped him. Echo Girl? Maybe Echo Girl kidnapped him. She might have more schemes. Yes, of course she managed to kidnap Mr. Han, surrounded by his army of bodyguards. Lucille. Yup. Regardless of whether it's good or bad, I do not wish to talk about Echo Girl at this moment. Sorry. Excuse me. I'm doing research on Echo Girl, so I can't help but bring her up. So now you admit to doing background checks on people? V told him to, Jahi. Damn, let off. Didn't Jumin say he'd help with that? So that's what Mr. Han said. Mr. Han. Yeah, he filled up my bank account. Filled up your bank account? Excuse me, is that possible? The public is already on Echo Girl's side. I don't know if anything will work. I'll have to find evidence that'll work. I can't just sit still when Zen's on the news. Alright, calm down, everyone. When Zen's on the news for sexual harassment, when all he cares about is Am. I'll find evidence and try to negotiate. Or blackmail. Or if she's still arrogant, just send everything over to the newspapers. One out of the three. But if we end up releasing wrong information, not just Zen's career, but Zen's everything might be in jeopardy. Shouldn't we at least say the truth rather than staying still? Exactly! Yeah! We should tell the truth. That's what you two think. Anyways, I hope you decide after discussing it with Zen. Although Mr. Han has already agreed to the plan. Yes! Jumin's the bomb! So excited! Don't tell me he's with you, is he? Nah, my bunker gate isn't for everyone to open. How could he use company funds for such a pointless task? What if he gets caught? It's his own money. And it's not pointless? Jae being shook at the fact that Jumin sent his own money over. Why would she think that he'd use, you know, the fucking company's money? He's not a dumbass. That's probably illegal in a sense. Using the company's money for other shit? He's not stupid. He's fucking smart. I'm so impressed by how everyone is trying to help Zen. I hope he sees this and cheers up. That is quite shocking to me. His own money? Are you sure? Yeah, my bank account says that it's from Jumin Han. Not the company's name. Then there won't be any legal problems, so I'm glad. See, I told you, he's not stupid. But I never thought he'd be the one to go out of his way to help Zen. It's because V asked him to. But Jumin's rich, so it's no big deal. Alright, everyone calm down. I can't keep up with you. Jae-hee, I know that you're worried, but aren't you being too negative? You're not an Echo Girl. You're not Echo Girl's fan, are you? What are you talking about? I'd like to sue Echo Girl for interfering with the business if I could. Since thanks to her spreading a stupid and false rumor about my boss... Oh, stupid and false rumor, my boss disappeared. Should I look for a lawyer? Damn, Jay. Maybe he went to go see Zen, who disappeared on his motorcycle? No way! Well... Jumin bragged that he knows Zen's secret place. I will not make any conjectures at this moment, but I don't know. Mr. Hunt can be so unpredictable at times. I suppose there's nothing he can do but wait. We can do but wait. I can do but wait. Sorry. There are so many things. Sorry, I just can't get over myself. There are so many things I need him to approve. I can't help but sigh. Nah, don't fall into that trap. Zen will be up on stage soon. Do not finalize things on your own. How in the world would he get on stage right now? If I provoke the world that Echo Girl is lying and Zen comes back to work, he'll go up on stage again. As if it's that easy. Jae-hee, believe in Seven, sweetie. That will happen. I have faith. Yes! You are very positive. Anyways, I hope Mr. Hunt comes back soon. We have an audition this afternoon for that stupid cat food model. Oh! I might end up having to conduct the interview alone then. What is it? Can't I be the model? Me too, Jae-hee. Please ignore him and go do what you have to, Jae-hee. I was planning to. Then I'll get back to work. Oh my god. I hope you discuss with Zen about doing a background check on Echo Girl. Yeah, I will. Then I'll get going. Am, please, don't skip lunch. Why didn't she say that to me? She doesn't seem so happy. She's just upset. It's okay. Since Jumin's missing. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Where in the world is he? But I'm not kidding. The cat food model? I want to do it. If I take off my glasses, I actually don't look that bad. Show us. Yes! Oh, I want to see you without your glasses. I'll show you one day. Oh god, tootin'! I should go now to do more research on Echo Girl. What are you going to do, Am? I have to go eat. Yeah, Jay, told me not to, skip my meal. Yeah. Have a good lunch. I'll get going. Bye-bye. Alright, well. There's a story mode. And then a bunch of chat rooms. Delightful. Alright, so... That sucks I didn't get to see that picture of Seven without his glasses. Do I have pictures of Seven without his glasses? That's the real question here. Yes, I do. Yes. I have 1, 2... 3. Yeah, the nun picture. And, the maid picture. He isn't wearing his glasses. Well, I just got voted a new lock screen. Nun 7 is my new lock screen, guys. How delightful. Alright, let's go do the story mode. Oh, great. Hold up, I'm yawning. God. I thought you'd be smoking, but you don't have anything in your mouth. What? Who is it? Me. Oh my god, yes! Let's go, my boys! Ah! You freaked me out. How'd you know I was here? I love that he's not even wearing his blazer. Look at him. Ah! I just thought of this place. Lucky. Are you alone? Driver Kim brought me here. He's waiting at the car, so don't worry. Well, I'm so honored that a corporate executive has come here to see me. You didn't bring any bodyguards? I came here secretly. And if you're honored, then do me a favor. Favor? You have a favor to ask me when my reputation's hit rock bottom? What is it? Now he's wearing his blazer. I think he's still, like, in this scene, I think he's still not wearing his blazer. But it's just, they use the default, you know, model that they use for him in the story modes for him here. Instead of, like, trying to make new ones just for one little story mode, you know? They do it for the party, yes. But, like, for little story modes like this, they don't really do it. My father just bought an old teacup company. Why don't you model for them? You won't have to worry about allergies. Are you serious? I'm always serious. What do you want me? There must be thousands of others dying to do it. And now I'm practically known to the world as a scum. Because of Echo Girl. You know that. Are you trying to tease me or something? If you are, then please, not now. I said I'm serious. I don't really care what Assistant King thinks or what the public thinks. I love when he's frustrated he adjusts his sleeve. That's because you make your living through your father and I make a living through the public. I'm serious. I've hit rock bottom. I don't want to get opportunities and get someone's help. That's how I ended up like this. You, Echo Girl, you both are born rich. It must be easy to just hand out opportunities, no? You'll never understand me. We're different from birth. That's the... We are not that different. What are you talking about? I don't deny that I'm here because of my father. But I've never been ashamed of growing up in a rich family. I still think that this path is the most natural and wise decision for me. As your naturally chose musicals, I naturally chose to manage my family's company. And I don't regret it. I'm sure you have no regrets to the choices you made. I guess you're right. I'm sorry if I misunderstood you. I wasn't trying to attack you. You and I just have different ways of expressing things. You might actually be a pretty nice guy. Maybe I just mistook your intentions because you sounded so cold and calculative, you know, like a douche. I love how Zen is just so blunt about things. You know, you sounded like a douche. The fact that that word translated over from Korean, I'm like, damn. Y'all even say, y'all know, like, I thought douche was a slang word, but apparently not. Apparently this is indeed an insult, even in Korea. Interesting. You're the first person who's called me nice. I don't know if I'm nice per se, but I understand you not liking me. I was born with things some people only dream of. It's me. I'm the one who dream of it. Hey, hi. You're nice. That's why you're offering me this modeling job and not the cat one because of my allergies. No, it's all because of V. I'm doing this because V asked me to. I simply thought that it'd be best for you to go back to work without much hassle. And since you were clear about your allergies before, I'm offering another suggestion. I don't plan to take any offers unless it's only based on my talent. But even if he did ask you to do this, do you really want to use me when my reputation is crap? What if it damages your company? Yes, let me explain. Yeah, go ahead. Well, pose change. My father is actually a fairly nice man, other than the fact that sometimes he makes stupid decisions because of his women. Why are you suddenly talking about your dad? When I was young, continues going on about his daddy issues. When I was young, there wasn't a single person who told me off when I did something wrong, since my father was such a powerful and influential man. I didn't like being sheltered like that, so I tried to be perfect and not make any mistakes. If I was going to hear compliments anyways, I wanted to be able to acknowledge them myself. No wonder you're so picky. Yeah, I don't make sense why he's a perfectionist. I suppose. But I realized this after growing up. My father will fire an employee who makes a mistake. But he will never abandon me, no matter how stupid my mistake may be. Because that's family. Oh, is that a little smile? A little smile? So, you just want to ignore my mistake. We're not family. RFA is practically my second family. Aww. Even if you do a horrible job at modeling, I won't turn my back on you. When did you care so much about me? I only trust you since we brought you in. And I know that if Rika were alive, she would have wanted me to do this too. Rika. So Zen, come work with me now. If you think that you can trust me, take my hand. You always trashed your father, but he's actually a pretty good guy, huh? A parent who won't abandon you no matter what you do. I'm really jealous. I don't know much about your family, but I hope everything works out. You're worrying about me now. What's up with you? Since I owe so much more than you in terms of wealth, my wealth, family, and even my cat, you can exclude your cat. Still, thanks. To be honest, RFA is basically my family too. 7, Yusung, Yu, Chehi, V, and Rika. Oh, not me. Okay, thanks. I knew that no matter what I did, you guys wouldn't kick me away. I think I always considered the members as family in a way. Not you, really, since I do not like you much, but if you weren't in the RFA, I don't think our organization would be complete. I didn't have family. I didn't have people who always stayed beside me, no matter what happened. But I always hoped to make one. A family. But I already had one. Oh, they smile! Jumin says, I'm glad. So when Jumin mentioned if you take my offer, take my hand, I wish I would have made that one of the pictures that you could get in the gallery of handhold. Well, thanks. Thanks for coming here. You let go of your ego. Look at them smiling together. Oh, now he's not smiling, he's grimacing. Emotions are all a waste to businessmen. And I guess if I helped, the trip was worth it. Are you going back? Yes. Dude. I'll do it. The modeling thing. You mean modeling for the teacup brand? I'll tell Assistant King. No. What you first suggested? The one with that damn cat. I'll do that. You don't have to adjust things for me. Instead, just be understanding, even if there are a ton of outtakes, and don't laugh when my face gets funny. And don't misunderstand anything. I'm not trying to make money or become popular with you on my back. I'm doing it because of your effort and loyalty. I'll do my best not to disappoint you, so know it as that. Oh. This is the part where I'm supposed to be touched, but unfortunately I'll have to break the warm and fuzzy atmosphere. What? We've already hired a model for that job. I'm sorry. Even the music stopped. Oh, jeez. Oh, that would have been so cute. Oh. Really? Sorry for being all dramatic. I'll do whatever if you just trust me. I'm joking. We still haven't found anyone. Look at this dumb bitch. Look at this dumb bitch. Bruh. You ass. Jumin, you can't do this. Man. Zen took him so seriously because Jumin, like, has no sense of humor. So he's like, shit. Me too, Zen. See, there he is again with not his blazer. And Zen's wearing a different outfit as well. I'm pretty sure. Or maybe it's just his jacket open. No, because I don't think his jacket has the black along the collar thing. Look at that. Does Jumin have a hand on his back? Probably. He's probably patting his back. Like, there you go, bud. You know. I was joking. Well, how are you? Did you just laugh right now? Yeah. I haven't laughed in a long time. Dude, this is a bit funny, though. It's not as if we're having a group meeting for Echo Girls victims. I'm completely fine. Completely fine? Yeah, right. That's because you don't know what happens on the internet. I don't care. Still you, as always. Why do you have to be so Why do you have to be handsome? People won't have care if you're ugly. You know what, Zen, you're trying your hardest. I can't help that I have good genes. What happened to my genes? Apparently I have professor genes, but hate studying. Your hair color looks like it's the result of mutated genes. You should get a DNA test. Yeah, because isn't that what albinism is? Just mutated genes? And he's obviously an albino. What? Hey, I'm super popular because of this color. I would have been more popular with that hair color, since I have a better background. No, this only suits a certain type of face, and personality, and sensibility, and more importantly, than background. What 20-year-old wears a suit and a vest? All you wear is pinstripe shirts. I wear vests because I know well about suits, and I like stripes because you still see stripes when you fold them. That's a weird reasoning, but alright, Jumin. You're weird. Damn, I can't believe I'm having fun with you. The world must be going insane. God, I hope what happens with Echo Girl is all just a dream. Why don't you explain everything at the party in 2 days? Explain? Oh, Jesus. So, that was the Jumin story mode? No. That was the Zen story mode. Alright. So next up we have a chat room with Yusung. That's nice. Alright. Yusung, and then these all look like hopefully short chat rooms for the most part. So let's hope we can just fly through them. I mean, we're basically halfway through. This is a almost 2 p.m. chat room. Zen, he still hasn't said anything. You must be worried too, Am. I don't know what to. I just gave you an old man voice. Yeah, I am. You don't think he got hurt on his motorcycle, do you? I don't even want to think about that. Jumin's gone too. Where in the world are they? I'd feel so much better if they'd at least say something. Maybe the two of them are together. I can't really imagine that. The two of them meeting and talking by themselves? Well, Jumin did say in the morning that he knew Zen's secret place. Did I say Zen? I meant Jumin right here. So, I guess that's not completely impossible. I did find some good news. Good news? Yeah! I looked at his fan club site because I got so worried. And some things changed since this morning when Jae-hee said things were gloomy. It's not a huge change, but thankfully a lot of people are supporting him. Most of them are people who actually saw Zen. And they've been shielding him like crazy. Anyone who's seen Zen in person would know that he'd never do something like that. I think so too. A lot of the people who are on his side are really doubtful of Echo Girl's claim. I'm sure he'll cheer up once... Oh shit. Hold on, give me a second. I'm sure he'll cheer up once he sees that. I think he'll at least feel that he's not alone. I even took a screenshot. The reason why Zen shouldn't retire. I'm frankly disappointed. The letter to Zen. Am I the only one who thinks that the problem is Echo Girl? I still love you, Zen. Zen OMG. I'm over Zen. Bye. It's nonsense. I hope Zen keeps on acting no matter what happens. Of course, this won't suddenly disappear, but if Zen quits acting now, I don't think I'll ever forgive Echo Girl. I hope Zen doesn't give up either. I agree. I just hope he responds to this somehow. If there are people who support him in this situation, Zen's popularity was never just a bubble. It means that he has actual fans who support him. You'll know if you read what they said. They like his looks, but they love the characters he played in the musicals. They know that his acting is real and worth something. Everything Zen works so hard to build up won't just crumble down so easily. And I think so too. Of course, it's sad that the fans got hurt because of this news, but if he explains everything and continues to work hard, don't you think there's hope? I wish I could do something to help him. I want to do whatever it takes. I'm sure you're helping just by thinking that way. Oh. I'm a bit embarrassed to hear that. But thank you. That makes me feel better. He also has someone amazing like you, so I'm sure he'll get back up. Oh, I have to get off the bus. Now it's on my way home. I'll come back when I'm home. Talk to you later. What are you two doing? Yep. Who is it? Alvin, sweetheart. Go lie down, okay? Yeah, you're a good boy. Alright. Alright, next up is... Okay, Zen's back. I'll be okay again. They're still trusted. Suspicious Echo Girl. Echo Girl's garbage. PSA. Fun fact. Give me 1 minute, guys. Have to do something. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, just 5 more chat rooms. Hey, Alvin and Pidge, you guys and Theodore, behave. They don't know the definition of behave, but they're trying their best. Hey, Alvin. I will get the spray bottle, you guys. Never mind, I won't because I can't find it. Well, you know what? That sucks. Alright. Off to this Zen chat room. Damn! Oh, Zen, thank God you're here. I'm sorry I wasn't in touch. You must have been worried. You're safe, right? I'm so glad. Of course I am. I just went out for some fresh air. I feel like I just made everyone worry. But why is it so cute that I have a bunch of missed calls from Yusong? Aww. Yusong's a cutie. Do you feel better? Yeah. Something good did happen too. I came back home, and the haters in front of the door were all gone. And a bunch of my fans came. None of my fans ever come to my house before. They tend to be pretty shy. But they knew that I was going through a hard time and came over to leave chocolates, snacks, cakes, and even pizza coupons. Pizza coupons! Oh my god, look at that little Zen face. Is that a little pillow someone made? Oh, that's so cute. Oh, there's Easter eggs? Oh, Easter eggs. I know, they're probably like fruit, but, you know, Easter eggs. That's so touching. Yeah, it's great. They told me to eat a lot of fatty things whenever I feel depressed. I almost cried. I was just so grateful. Oh, and I have one more good news. I decided to model for Jumin's cat food line. You met with Jumin? Model, are you sure? Yeah, he knew exactly where I was wandering around. He's really something. I met Jumin and he told me this, that I should just take offers from people who I can trust. I always thought he was a douche and hated him a bit, but I know that he would never stab me on my back. So, I want to build up my reputation again, before the ad goes out, so that I don't hurt Jumin's company. I realized while growing up that I was born to be a musical actor. My heart doesn't allow me to do something else. I've given my everything to musicals a long time ago. So even if I have to fall because of a bad rumor, I don't want to be afraid of getting back up. I'll get through this, so please, just watch me, Am. Okay, as always, I'll watch you and support you. Okay, thank you so much. I could go through all this because of you, Am. Thank you so much for being beside me. I want to be grateful forever. I want to see you. I'm so thankful to everyone else, too, for cheering me up. Everyone's encouragement gave me back my passion. There was a few times when I hated my fate for having a family who doesn't acknowledge me. And those that the work was so and thought that the work was so unfair, looking at people like Jumin who came from rich families. But I don't think that at all now. Whether my life is happy or unhappy isn't determined on when you're little. Your chance of happiness changes as you grow up and decide what to do on your own. I'm so glad you got over the hurt from your past. Yes. Your warmth was a big help. And, RFA, let me stand up again. I know that whatever happens, RFA will always be beside me. So, I'm just more grateful to the fans who stayed on my side. I shouldn't be a coward afraid of disappointing people. Oh, I didn't really suggest any guests for the party. There's fashion designers I know. His name is something Kim. He's famous for combining Eastern beauty with Western practicality. Why don't we invite him to the party? Sounds good. Let's invite him. Okay, I'm glad to help. I should go take a shower. It hasn't been long since I came back. Do you want to talk later? Go ahead, get some rest. Okay, thanks. I hope the rest of your day is good. Then I'll get going. Alright, we're almost done. Almost done with this episode. Video. We're doing good. We're doing good. Oh, Jesus. Mr. Han! Mr. Han! Mr. Han! Me too, Jay, sweetie! You're doing your best! My cats are still roughhousing. Oh, that's fun. That's fine. Hey, Jae-hee. Hello, you're back. Hiya. You didn't answer when I called. Mr. Han! So, you missed work to go see Zen? Did I or did I not? Maybe I just wasted my work time to show the way of a lost street cat. Please don't lie. I read what Zen said. Oh, it's time for me to respond. Don't be so harsh. They seem to be better friends now because of that. We are good friends. Since when? From a couple hours ago. Fine, yes. But first, Zen said yes to the modeling for the cat food line. I did hear this by phone. But I had to send all the models away even before I interviewed them. Do you know how embarrassing that was for me? This is very good news for us. What do you mean good news? The model applicants who lost our opportunities will not think so. Have them come in again. Excuse me? My father bought a teacup company, so we need a model for that. That's a good idea. Right? Please refrain from changing the schedule without any prior notice. We'll have to set the schedule again. And wouldn't it be better for Zen to model for the teacup brand rather than for the cat food line? He is severely allergic to cats. I can't help but think he was half forced to take your offer because of the situation. I wouldn't say that he was forced to do it. He didn't take my offer for money or a career. He accepted it out of loyalty to me. Loyalty? Between you and Zen? I'm so glad that you two are getting along now. Mr. Han, that wasn't a typo, was it? He realized that he should be thankful that there are people who trust him even in the hardest of times. Anyways, alright. I'll put it that way and proceed with it. I thought you'd refute more, but that's it. Refute? What did you expect? I was expecting something like, for example... Come on, Jumin. Have you had cat fur for lunch or something to have Zen go on TV when he's still being accused of committing a crime? Weren't you against Zen working again? To be honest, maybe she's changed her mind after seeing Zen's attitude. Yes. I did change my mind. I thought Zen's attitude was admirable, as Yusung said here earlier. It's true that there are some people who are showing their support for Zen online. I thought everyone would just hunt him down, but I was wrong. I realized that perhaps I need to take a new perspective concerning public figures. Hey! You are quick to repent and change your attitude. Fit to be my assistant. I know that Zen will get back up there, and he will be more honest this time. Not that he ever lied or anything. Yes, I think that's what his supporters want from him. Assistant Kang, so you check this fan club site during work hours? Didn't you always say to be on top of everything going on with your RFA? I thought this was a part of my job. Yes, I did. I apologize if you do not approve. No, I have nothing to say, since I didn't go to the office today. Oh, yeah, right. I thought public figures always had to maintain their reputation. But I suppose even public figures are still human who just are never perfect. When they make a mistake or are victims of false rumors, their reputation will naturally falter. I was forgetting that there were still people who remained to show support. Even then. Some fans will get hurt and leave, but some of ZEN'S fans, including me, have decided to stay, and we are simply sad about the situation, since we hope more than anything else that ZEN'S acting career doesn't stop here. I also don't want someone's dreams to be ruined because of something so stupid like this. So you're on ZEN'S side too, Jumin. It's childish to take sides. But my father has always said that it's honorable to take sides with the weak. That is a good saying. It is. Until now, Son has given me so much inspiration and courage. Now it's my turn to give something back. Just as you firmly stayed on his side and supported him, many of his fans, including me, will do so as well. Since I especially know the truth, I'll have to be a stronger supporter. It's interesting that popular opinions would change your mind in the end too. I am fairly conservative, so I thought it was almost impossible for Zen to start acting again. I cannot deny that popular opinion played a part in my change of attitude. Since it's very good for me if Zen is continuing acting up on stage, if there are people who approach him, who support him, I'd like to join them now. I'm glad you're not giving me a lecture about suddenly deciding Zen is a model. I guess Zen is a fairly proficient actor. No doubt about it. He is very good. I'll explain. You don't have to. She's probably explaining it. Considering how long it's taking, she's definitely explaining. Jae, come on. Jae. Here it is. The jalapeno topping was quite spicy piece I've mentioned before, so Zen portray a character engulfed in madness and obsession. His artistic performance gave the shock equivalent of a meteorite falling onto a tranquil lake. The reason why people are so engrossed in Zen's performance is because it shows that the right amount of persistence, realness, and emotion depending on the story. His eyes seem to be talking, and only the most experienced actors can do that. His performance isn't too dramatic nor too simple. It's harmony itself. It's like adding cheese to a spicy dish, like grilling garlic with pork, like having coffee with a sweet dessert. Yeah. This is not something to yeah about. Yeah. My finger slipped. You don't seem to be interested, so I will stop. We'll set the shooting date for the cat food commercial at tomorrow's meeting. The logo design is already finished. Alright. And we need to adjust the party itinerary. Of course. Is there anything I can do to help? I'm assuming you're already communicating with the guests, so that is enough help. I'm quite tired from the trip. Let's talk again later. Yes. Theodore, buddy boy, why are you over there meowing? You Gucci? Theodore! Sweetie? Weirdo. I'll have to check on him in a minute. After this chat room, I'll have to pause the recording, so I'll be back. Please don't leave in the middle of the day tomorrow, Mr. Han. We have so much to do since the party is right around the corner. Yes. Rest up. Thank you for thinking of Zen. Don't mention it. Have a good night, Anne. Since I won't be having a good night, I feel bad that I said some negative things to Zen this morning. You were only worried, I understand. Thank you for understanding. And thank you for encouraging Zen. Let's make sure that Zen can get back up on stage again. Unfortunately, I have to get back to work. Yes, we'll do it together. Hope we can talk again soon. Yes, let's do that. Then, I'll get going. Bye. Alright. I'm gonna have to pause this here. Thank you. Actually, I'm not saying thank you because I'm about to do... For you guys, I'll be in a new chat room in just a few seconds. So I'll see you then. Alright, this should be the last, little break between these videos. Okay, so it took 3 sits to finish one day. Doing it like this for Zen's out. I would like to get 10 done today as well, but I don't know. I might do 10 and 11 tomorrow. Hey, I'm doing okay. I'm doing great. How are you doing? Zen, I missed you. I missed you too. Aw. I can hardly wait for the party. If I knew your address, I would have already gone there to kidnap you. I feel bad that everyone's sad about the situation. Whatever happens, I can't deny that I gave her the bait. So I'll have to find a way to minimize the damage. In that sense, here's a selfie. Oh, look at his shirt unbuttoned. I don't remember this one. Wow, that's a good one. Zen has so many good pictures, honestly. I love him. Zenny, I'm getting dizzy. Are you going to take care of me? I'll take care of every single hair on your body. Just listen to your heart and come to me.
Yeah.
Then there will be a day where we get to go to our heaven. Come to think of it, you must be really busy since the party is the day after tomorrow. I feel bad that I've just worried you instead of helping you. Still, thanks to RFA, and especially you, Anne, and Jumin, although that's kind of funny, I feel much better. I'm glad to hear that. Thank you so much. This is what Jumin said. Family always stays beside me, even when I make mistakes. I think I've always considered RFA my family. My real family never acknowledged me. And I thought there was no coming back. But I want to be hopeful now. I would never have been able to think this way before, but now I'm different. For the first time, I finally realized that. There are people who will worry about me when I'm sick, comfort me when I'm sad, and love me, and trust me, even in times of trouble. Now I feel confident in that sense. We are Zen's ride or die. Like, we will stick by you no matter what, my dude. And that's how you should be in a relationship. Your man's going through a hard time, your woman's going through a hard time. Stick by them. Don't give up on them. You gotta help them through these hard times. I love Zen. If I reach out to my family first, won't our relationship be better than just pretending as if we don't exist in each other's lives? That's a great idea. I'm sure it's better. I knew you'd say that. I don't want to ignore my roots any longer. I'll face it. Of course, things might not go well, but even then, you and the RFA and my fans will be with me. I got to think this way thanks to you. Thank you so much for giving me endless encouragement and giving warmth to my heart. And thank you for believing in my potential. If it weren't for you, I probably wouldn't have thought to try and get back up. No matter what trouble comes in my path, I felt hope again. Just thinking that you'll always be beside me. Thank you so much for coming to me. I want to protect you too. No matter what happens, I want to stay right beside you. Give you a bright smile and reach out my hand for you. We won't be able to be in public considering my job, but from now on, I want to see you with a new and more positive attitude. Thank you. We'll get to see each other more often. I want to meet you so bad. There are so many things I want to do. I've never been so excited before. I want to be someone who can just be with you, regardless of my job. And be an actor who's not anxious to go up on a major productions, but an honest and talented actor. Do you think I can be that person? I know you can. Okay. That's so encouraging. This is just my hope. But I hope a lot of people bless our feelings. Oh, I'd like to talk more, but someone's calling me. It's Jumin. I wonder what's up. Might be about the cat food commercial. Hurry and take it. Okay. I'd have just ignored it and kept talking to you if it weren't like before. But now he's the one who's paying me. Forgive me for succumbing to the world. Then I'll get going. We'll talk again soon. I love Zen. Wait a second. Did I skip this chat room? I just realized. I thought I clicked on this one. But then I realized I was reading Zen. Well, that's delightful. Sorry about that. We're gonna go back to this. We're gonna go back to this one. I mean, I could just kind of as a skipped one, but we're gonna go back to it. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. My brain just, I guess, zoned out. We'll go to this, and then we'll go to Zen's story mode. Oh, so lovely. Hey, 7, you're so lovely. That is the truth. Anyways, I'm so glad Zen's back. Oh, look at them with their emojis. Oh, I like that Zen is back. You just said you're so glad. Calm down, don't say it twice. But it's pissing me off that Echo Girl is continuing to trash Zen on her social media. Well, she is simply digging her own grave. 7, what are you talking about? Yeah, the grave? You don't know. You don't need to know yet. Anyways, about Echo Girl. I'm sure she spread the rumor because she hated Zen at first. But now, I feel like she's using him to gain attention. Look at this. Oh, I saw that too. Isn't this ridiculous? It's so mad I don't know what to do with myself. Give me a second. She said, I refuse to be sexually harassed just because I have beautiful natural breasts. Zen, shame on you. You do not have the right to sexually harass a top star like me. Ugh. Disgusting. She's really going on about her tits. I have a great plan. Did you find something? Yep, I got some things. What things? I'm still collecting more info, so I can't reveal anything. But this isn't enough. I need more if I want to protect Zen. For example, like a witness. How would there be a witness? Who would walk around Zen's house in the middle of the night? If it's a quiet neighborhood there. Anyways, I'm glad you're at least doing something. I'm a bit depressed that I can't do anything. I'm not going to game today. I'm just going to eat whatever I want to eat. Maybe I should eat some fish-shaped buns. 7, why do you only eat the stomach part of the fish-shaped buns? I was a bit curious about that too. I just instinctively want the stomach part. That's weird. People usually eat the head or the tail. I always leave the tail. Can you guys calm down with your emojis? I always leave the tail for the last since it's the best part. That's just flour and sugar. Still, I want some. Thanks to the news about what Zen didn't do. We're barely talking about the party. Oh my god, it's in 2 days. Yeah. Know anyone to invite? Oh, I know one. Who? It's not someone strange, is it? There was this god of Genesis. God of Genesis. Let's invite the god of Genesis. What? I know the god of Genesis, who's always in big-scale fantasy novels and movies. That was a person? He's a god who acts in movies to make a living. Who in the world is that person? He can use magic, simple card tricks. Card tricks aren't magic though. It's the same thing to children. Anyways, let's have Am decide whether or not to invite him. It's a bit strange, but why don't we? Yes! I'm glad to help. How did you find him? We got close since I'm basically on the same level as a god. Fine, whatever. Oh, he's the sun god too. I'm gonna go for some fresh air. Then you'll need the wind god too. Whatever. I can't stand everything on social media. It's disgusting. Don't read those. It's enough that I'm reading them. 7. Call me if there's anything I can do to help. Okay. I'll calm down after... I'll come back after I've calmed down a bit. See you later, Am. Bye, you son. Yep. Then I'll get going. Once this information gets out, Echo Girl's autograph won't be worth a thing. I should tell Tom. I should tell Tom and tell him to sell it quickly. Tell him to sell it at the speed of light. I should buy fish-shaped buns after selling it. I have to go call Tom. I should get going. Am, I can feel you're worrying about Zen. I'll work hard to find the conclusive evidence. Okay, LOL. I thought it said okay. Sorry. I have a blister on my finger and I still feel it's kind of weird. Thanks, 7. Good luck. Yep. With the power of friendship and the power of Jumin's dough, 7 will complete the mission. I'll get going. Talk to you later. My neck hurts. Okay. Well, this story mode, this chat room, and then this story mode, and then that's the end of this video. Oh, hello, Alvin. You want up here? Here, I'll move the lotion. There you go, Bubby. I know. I'm sorry. I just keep it nearby so I can put it on my tattoo. Go ahead. You can lay on the computer now. Alright. Story mode. I'll just smell the computer, Alvin. That works. Oh, I hope I get to give Afro Girl her fucking annoying voice. No, I told you the outfit you sent before is better. Do we really have to talk about this on the phone? What? Cat ears? No way. I'm never wearing that thing. I don't know. Huh? The press conference. I'm preparing my speech, so don't worry. I thought you were just forgetting something. Yeah, I agree with calling as many reporters as we can. Can't we talk about this damn cat costume after the party? God, fine, alright, let's talk later. Bye. He's calling in the middle of the night over a damn costume. Guy's got no manners. But I guess I've changed to talk with that jerk on the phone like this. Shouldn't I gather up my courage before it's 10 years since I've last seen him? That was so loud in my ears. Rest in peace, me. Hello? Hey, it's me, Hyun. I'm sorry for finally calling you. How are Mom and Dad? See, I'm pretty sure, I could be wrong, we'll find out in a few days, but I'm pretty sure that's all we hear about him contacting his family, is that little bit right there. We get nothing else. And I'm like, did it go well? Did it go bad? How did it go? Question mark. Let me go make sure that I don't have this too loud. I hope it's not too loud for you guys. Alright. Alright. Jaehee. When's my next chat room for Jaehee's route, actually, so I can make sure I don't miss a chat? 7, and it's almost 6, okay. Okay. Alright. Let's do this, Jaehee. Hello. Did you hear the news about Zen's press conference? Why? Why is that my option? I don't know. I received a call from Mr. Han earlier. He said he had to adjust the party itinerary, so I asked him the reason. And apparently he said he's having a press conference. They're going to fight against Echo Girl. I suppose so. I hope everything goes well, considering how big scale the conference will be. Mr. Han told me to invite as many reporters as I can using our connections, and ultimately, Zen will be on TV. It won't be on a cable channel, but it will be much more popular than Echo Girl's A Celebrity News. The party room will be insanely hectic with Zen's fans, his haters, and reporters. We'll have to acquire many more security guards to handle this crowd. If we're going to do it, let's do it properly, Jae-hee. Thank you. I am quite flustered at the sudden change of plans, but as you said, if we're going to do it, let's get some proper revenge so that she can't ever harm Zen or Mr. Han again. Yes, Jae-hee, yes! Haha, exactly. A smiley face. Oh. I'll have to ask Mr. Han. Mr. Han? Mr. Han? Mr. Han. It'd be nice if we can get on a major network and not just cable. If we're going to take care of this for good, and if it's safe, why not use a bit more money? I'll have to explain properly for the cat food and sell well. And if we prove for sure that Zen's rumors is false, the news program will lose credibility, and rumors of Mr. Han will dissipate as well. Since Lucille is working hard to collect evidence that can prove Echo Girl is wrong, I'd like to be positive about this. Oh, one more thing. I know another person who we can invite to the party. News anchor Fair Kang, that's on the 9 o'clock news. I got to know him while preparing for the Zen's press conference, and although he's not directly involved with the press conference, I heard he's the leader of the Fair Reporter Association. And moreover, he has a very nice voice and is trusted by the whole nation. Good, let's invite him. Alright. We don't have a lot of time before the party, but I'll tell him to send you an email. I must leave to go prepare for the party. I hope Zen is doing a good job preparing for his speech. I will have to explain how important his words will be for him to know, I hope. I'm sorry, I'm scratching away at this blister skin. Also, since I will be, since I can't answer the emails for this, I will leave a link in the description for the emails, okay? Okay. Like a guide for the emails. So you can go there and get the proper answers. I believe the guide I always used was on Amino, surprisingly. So I'll have to use an Amino guide. But, as long as you have Amino, why not? I'm also on the Mystic Messenger Amino, so maybe you'll find me. I'm sure Zen will prepare for it with everything he has. I'm sure he'll do his best to meet your trust. Then I'll get going. And have a good night. How delightful. Alright, the last story mode of the day. Now this, there may be a branching path here, so you might have a different story mode here. If that's the case, you got a different ending. Actually, I don't think there's an ending on day 9. I know there's 7. There's some on day 7, and I know there's some on day 10. I knew this was coming. I was just... Jesus, what voice should I give him? I'm trying to think. Already in 2 days? She's pretty good, isn't she? I honestly thought she wouldn't be able to do it. Just give me the orders. I'm ready to do everything it takes to go destroy that place. If it weren't for you, my savior, I would never have known what true happiness is. Giving up my life is nothing. I can destroy them, torture them, and fill them up with despair. Let's have the traitors feel pain just by breathing. I will torture them until they are running, and then, if we start being nice to them again, they will recognize happiness again. Then finally, we'll have the party of paradise, just as you predicted, Savior. You and I both know that our way is the true way. The party of paradise here, Magenta, where no one is tainted, where everyone is happy and smiling. This is the only rite of passage to go through to be invited. We have to destroy those thoughts now so that they can't grow. What if they get so weak that they can't even express their pain and just die? You called it. Oh shit, I didn't know scrolling changed it. Well, that's garbage. You called it the special security system, right? I think I'll be able to disable it soon. When I looked inside, it turned out to be his most intricate system ever. If it weren't for your help, I wouldn't have ever been able to come this far. Once the system is completely disabled, I will take her here right away. Once she comes here, it'll only be a matter of time until the other members fall into the trap. I will tell the other disciples to prepare for the entrance ceremony. This is all for Mint Eye. The special security system has been reset. Restarting. 3, 2, 1. Welcome to the special security system. Oh. Well, ain't that the swellest way to end this video? Thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope that it wasn't too much of an inconvenience to have to watch it like this through the history. Again, with the phone calls, they're not too important. I hope you guys don't mind missing it too much. I'm just going over here quickly to glance. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 chat rooms tomorrow. Alright, well, again, thank you so much for watching and sticking with me for this long. I know it's been a while. I'm sorry about that, but I promise I'm trying to do better. Leave a like, subscribe, comment if you need to. I'll also leave the link, or not the link, but I'll leave my Discord and Twitter names down below as well. See you guys in the next episode.